Hello and welcome to our Deliver Statement Day for week 5, in which we are studying 1 Peter chapter 1, verses 14 through 15. Those verses read as follows: Be obedient to God and do not allow your lives to be shaped by those desires you had when you were still ignorant. Instead, be holy in all that you do, just as God who called you is holy. My keep statement from day one was that I'm going to keep trying to be obedient to God. Okay, it's a big statement because we are sinful by nature. So I was really thinking, what does it mean to be obedient to God? Where do I find that encapsulated within Scripture? Certainly there are stories throughout the Bible that show us people who are obedient. But ultimately, as a Christ follower, it comes down to his words, that we are to love our God with all of our strength, with all of our soul, and with all of our mind. That's what I will keep doing. How am I going to deliver on that? I'm going to go back and read at least one of the Gospels so that I can understand Christ's words and his actions. And by doing my best to live like him, I will then be obeying God. I also talked about what I was going to start doing, and that was I'm going to start trying to be holy and understand what that means. From a position of being holy like God, because we know God is holy, that concept that I could be holy like that is really mystifying to me. However, there is a book that I've looked at in the past, and that's my my deliver piece of this. I'm going to go through The Knowledge of the Holy by A.W. Tozer. I've read some other books from him that talk about the attributes of God, and this speaks to those attributes, and particularly the holiness of God. So that's how I'm going to start understanding what it means to be holy like God. And then my stop statement is I said I was going to stop my desires. What exactly does that mean? As this verse talks about, it says that I will not be shaped by those desires I had when I was still ignorant. And that ultimately means prior to being saved. I can't go back to my worldly ways, the desires of the flesh, the desires of this world. That's obviously a constant struggle. But what that brings to mind is actually a study that I'm going through now, and that's where my deliver statement comes in. I will continue this study of this book, Don't Give the Enemy a Seat at Your Table by Louis Giglio. It's a very good book. He has some great videos following this book. And so I will deliver on my start statement and learning not to give the enemy a seat at my table with Christ. So that's my deliver statement for today. Hope you're moving right along with your deliver statement. I want you to have a great day, and please go to my YouTube channel at Active Devotionals 1965 on Saturday at 9 a.m. Central to catch my live stream when we will talk about days 5 and 6. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a blessed day and be his light.